Hello, my fellow Malaysians. The time has come again for me to volunteer to be your voice in our august parliament. Now, I want to run in Gombak, and I've been told that even if you put a watermelon to run against Azmin Ali, the watermelon would win. However, I've checked with the EC, a watermelon cannot run for the Malaysian elections. Because the watermelon will face a lot of problems, like he cannot sign his own form. But anyway, I'm here today to tell you that I will be your KFC candidate. That's right, I'm original and also spicy. Now, why should you vote for me? Now, I'm a man of principles, and once I win this election, I will immediately sell my support and my dignity to the highest bidder. Because my principles are that money is everything. Now, there's an old saying that it's better to cry in a Mercedes than to laugh on a bicycle. I take the third option, which is I would much rather laugh in a Mercedes. Now, the main thrust of my campaign is to reduce corruption in Malaysia. Corruption is at an all-time high in Malaysia right now. And it's really affected politicians like me because the amount of money we have to give for bribery is very, very high. It used to be you could spend like 5 million to get someone's support in parliament, but now it's double that, triple that. It is insane. It is very unsustainable for politicians like me. So we need to reduce corruption in Malaysia. One is unique about this year's election is that 18-year-olds can vote. And I know the issue closest to the hearts of 18-year-olds, education. I will ensure that there are enough places for tertiary education for our youths in Malaysia. How I'll do that is I'll get all the T20 politicians like myself to send our children overseas to study when it comes to their tertiary education. So there are enough places locally for poorer students like you all. Now, we all know that the Indian community has long been marginalized and discriminated against in Malaysia. When I become an MP, that will stop. No longer will racist Chinese landlords or landladies prevent Indians from renting their houses or their rooms. Now, I'm a man of compromise. So in return, I hope that the Indian community stop trying to convince us that 4 hours is an acceptable length for a movie. It's not. I wish I can be a candidate for progress in Malaysia. But progress in Malaysia is impossible. Improvement is impossible. Therefore, I think the best we can hope for is that we do not regress. Stagnation is the best outcome we can hope for. I am a candidate for stagnation, to maintain our mediocrity. To that end, I will ensure that science and mathematics will be taught in English because English is the lingua franca of the scientific and business community worldwide. But to appease the nationalists, English will be taught in Bahasa Malaysia. So please, my fellow Malaysians, my brothers and sisters, it is time we join hands together and put me in parliament, because when I'm in parliament, I can save Malaysia from the brink of disaster. The time is now. We do not have the luxury of patience. We must act now, because by the next general election, I would have moved to Singapore. So please, join me. And remember, I will never form a backdoor government because the back door is always closest to the toilet. See you at the ballot box.